Afternoon, everyone. It's Monday afternoon. I reckon it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe a little bit later. Very, very hot day out in Spain again. At the moment, we're hitting daily temperatures of about 35, 36. A little too hot for me, to be fair. But I guess this is why we moved to Spain. I would just like it to be around the 28-degree mark. To be fair, my favourite time when I'm in Spain is probably, I don't know, probably sort of late September, October and November. I love the temperatures at that time. It's sort of 24s, that sort of temperatures, quite nice. You can still function, especially if you're not just sitting around the pool all day. The pool's over there. You probably see a little float there, a little dinghy. We bought Carter here, you can just see it there, just there. A little dinghy for him to get in. He's still in his armbands, but he's been in the pool virtually every single day this week. He's going up to one of his friend's house, Mia's house tonight. So they'll go in her pool, and yeah, it's hopefully he'll be swimming in the next couple of weeks. He's not far away now. He's doing all the front crawl and the back crawl, but obviously he's just got armbands on at the moment. We've just come back from a lovely lunch in Mazarron port to a Chinese restaurant that I found when my friends were over the other day. We went out for a meal in the evening. Sophie didn't come with us because Carter had school the next day, so she had to basically, she sort of stepped out on that one. So me and my friend and his daughter went, and it was a lovely, lovely Chinese, and we went back there just now for lunch. So I'm completely and utterly stuffed. Ate too much, but I probably won't have dinner tonight. Come back from now, my hair has been cut, so I'm back to me thug look again. Now, do you know what? I don't like long hair anymore. I just like a bit of a cropped, you know, a crop bit. And I'm also taking note of what people said. So I've got my cap on whenever I'm out in the sun at the moment. Start protecting my eyes a little bit, and, you know, stop trying to look really, really old. While we was driving down to the port of Mazarron, when we're driving down towards there's a huge roundabout, and it's got an enormous, great big Spanish flag there. And it made me wonder that, you know, why is it that Spain are so proud of their Spanish flag, so proud of their, you know, heritage and where they stand and what they stand for? And it made me wonder, you know, why the UK now, when I ever think of a Union Jack now, I start having mixed feelings. You know, if you're in the UK now, you can actually be told to take your Union Jack down if you've got one in your house. And I don't know, you know, I just feel that it's lost its identity a little bit. And I'm not going to get into the politics side of things, but I do believe that that's a bit of an intention in the UK now. Why would you feel ashamed to put your flag up of the country that you live in? Why would you be made to feel that that could offend people? I'm here as a foreign person, and although now I feel at home in Spain, I'll be honest with you, when I see Spanish flags up, it makes me really proud that people are putting a flag up of their country, that they're proud of their country. It's a bit like the United States, isn't it? They always have flags up and they seem very proud of their country. They're proud to, you know, put their flags up in their cars and on their houses and everywhere they go. And it's a proud symbol. We seem to have lost that in the UK now. But I was driving down there and there's a huge flag. I mean, if the football's on now, I don't really watch football at all. But if the football was on now, I'd be quite happy on my house to put up a Union Jack and a Spanish flag. And I don't think the Spanish would be offended if I put a Union Jack up and a Spanish flag. Although I'm English, I've been born in England. I've lived in England most of my life, or nearly all of my life. But now I live in Spain and I feel that I live here. This is my home now. So I'm more than happy to fly a Spanish flag, and when I see a Spanish flag it makes me feel really, really proud. I put a video up a couple of weeks ago, about a week or so ago, of the big differences and getting my head around the differences between the Spanish way and the UK way, and it's amazing. About 14% of the views on that video, and it done quite well, were Spanish people, and a lot of them were saying to me, if you don't like the way it is, why are you here? And it's very true, but I think they've misunderstood me. I wasn't in any way, shape or form slagging off Spain. I love the way Spain is. I wouldn't change a thing. I really wouldn't change a thing. I like the way that the shops shut in the afternoons to have family time. I like the way that, you know, it's a more relaxed way of life, that they go out later, that it's a very family orientated country to live in. And I wouldn't change it. I'm very proud that I'm in Spain under the Spanish way, and I've got no desire or, you know, thinking of ever trying to change any of that. I love the way the Spanish people live. And I'm going to be honest with you, the Spanish people have made me feel very, very welcome here. Very welcome. I think the world of the Spanish people. There's nothing I would change. Might change the weather a little bit, bring it down a little bit in temperature. As I say, 35 is just a little bit too hot for me, and we've got a lot hotter coming. There's a lot of predictions this year we'll touch 50 degrees, and that is just horrible. Absolutely horrible. That day will be a day I sit in the lounge watching a bit of television and having the air conditioning on. I'll catch up on a few of my YouTube videos. Paul Thorpe has been a bit quiet on the boxing front, so I reckon he's in full training with his pizzas and his fag while he's going out running. Not sure what's going on with the boxing match. That's gone a bit quiet. There is a couple of YouTubers that are still having a dig at Paul. One of them in particular, again, won't mention no names, but a lot of people are going to know who it is, has actually seen that video that Paul done, that spoof video of me and him, like him training and getting ready and calling me out, and Eddie Earn on there, and you know, Frank Warren on there. Someone has actually seen that, and I don't know how, as calling them out to a boxing match. It's a bit difficult for me to understand that, but there you have it. I'm going to do a video this week of the next part of my life. There's been a few in the archive of videos that I've got in the catalogue on YouTube from the start, like from my early days to my teenage years to like when I set up my check cashing business. And the next one's going to be from when I closed the check cashing business and then moved to Tenerife. So I'm going to do a video highlighting what went on when we was in Tenerife, why we moved there, why we decided eventually to move back, and then what went on after that. That's quite an interesting one, to be fair. I'm going to also do a live this week. I don't know when. It will probably be, when will it be? Maybe tonight even. It'll be either tonight or tomorrow. I won't schedule it because some people put a scheduled live up. It'll be either like Monday night or Tuesday night. So around sort of UK time, about 9:30. It's not a bad time. It seems to be, it fits with people. As I say, they're sitting down ready for sort of switching off, and they jump on and get involved. So yeah, so I'm gonna go in a minute. I'm gonna get Carter, gonna get him creamed up a little bit, let that set in, and then I'm gonna get him in the pool in his little, you can see it there, his little boat that we bought him. Do you know what, that was 10 quid. Great big little boat thing. It's on 3 different parts. He's still in his armbands, but I do honestly think he will be swimming within the next week to 2 weeks. I think he'll be without his armbands, and maybe when he is, I'll put a little video up just to show his progress, because he's very proud of his swimming at the moment. And whenever I said to him last year, should we go in the pool? He was like, no, I don't want to go in the pool. This year, as soon as I say to him, do you want to go in the pool? Yeah, I just have my pizza and then we'll get in. So he's really up for it at the moment. It seems like he's enjoying the pool. The little hoover's going round at the background. Don't know if you can hear it. I've got a little hoover goes round that automatically cleans the floor and the walls and stuff, which is great. So yeah, that's it, guys. Look out for me live. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've hit that bell notification on the main page to notify you when we go live, otherwise you do miss it. And I always think it's nice to be involved in the live. It's never quite the same the following day. But I hope everyone has a great week. That video I put up yesterday or the day before, do you know, I've already recorded this once, so I don't know whether I've mentioned it. Apologies if I have. Sophie was involved in some modelling a few years ago, and she'd done a bit of modelling for a LA surfing company and also a European-based underwear company. So on that video that I put up a couple of days ago, it was originally 2.5 years ago filmed for Sophie's Sophie's YouTube channel, which she's didn't really have time, obviously, with the restaurants and stuff to pursue. So at the moment, that's just sitting static. But that was a link to her Instagram page, which is obviously when she used to do a lot of the modelling and stuff. She used to have 150,000 followers. Obviously, where she's not done it so much now, it's tailed right off. She's about 120,000 now, I think. But she's don't really ever post on it ever at all. So anyway, guys, I just thought I'd explain that I'm not doing a bikini shoot, because it said that in that video before, and Sophie did shoot me. She said, you didn't edit that out. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, guys, I will see you on the live either tonight or tomorrow night. I will put a little post on my YouTube just so you can see when it is, and I hope to see you there. Have a fantastic week, have a very safe week, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also hit that bell notification. See you all soon, guys.